I'm Robin Atwood, your facilitator, and I wanted to make a quick video to sort of walk you through session one. It may be a little overwhelming if you're a first-time PBS learner. So I'm going to share my screen and I'll just show you the course and what it looks like and walk through some important things. So when you go to the course, what you'll see is here's your course number, of course, and here's just some general course information. I do advise you to read through that, but just read through it really quickly. It won't, a lot of it won't sink in until you get into the sessions anyway, but do skim all of that. But I want to show you some important things in this first module. So assessment criteria. Every rubric for every assignment is on this page. That's a really important page. So throughout the 6-week course, as you do assignments, you'll find the rubric criteria there. Be sure you follow it. That's what I follow to do the grading. You also will find the rubric for discussion forum. The course has a discussion forum during every session, and you'll find the rubric for the online journals. So for example, and this is key, the online journal rubric will say that an online journal response has to be 2 to 5 paragraphs. So if you give me one paragraph, I can't give you full credit. It also says, you know, what needs to be in those paragraphs. So one important thing is you always have to reference the course readings, or if it's a video that you watch, you have to reference that. So you can't just say like what you think in your reflection. It has to be what you think in response to the course readings or the course videos. Here is an assignment checklist. Everything that you do throughout the 6 weeks is listed there. Here are here's the syllabus. You can print that. Everything you need to, like for the pre and post course survey is there. Graduate credit registration is here. So there's just a lot of general things in this top module. So just remember where that is so that when you need it, you can go back and find it there. It's all in this top module. A couple of other things that are in this top module that are key that you'll revisit. There are 2 general forums. The virtual cafe, where you introduce yourself, and there are some prompts in there to follow, and then the help forum. Now I want to say something about the help forum, so I'll stop my share and talk about the help forum. So if you're going through the course module, let's say you're going through session 1, and you have some questions, you're not quite sure you understand something, post the question in the help. Don't email me the question. Don't send me the question in the inbox in the course. I want to make a distinction between the help forum and when you would send me a message in the inbox or through email. So let's say that you're sick, or a family member is sick, or something has come up and you've lost your internet. That's when you would inbox me or email me. If you have a question about one of the assignments, that's when you would put it on the help forum. And then let's say you have a question and you go to the help forum to post it, and you see, oh, somebody else already asked this question and it's been answered either by Robin or by another learner. So I've taken PBS courses before, and sometimes I have a question and I'd post it on the help forum, and another learner would know the answer to that question. So, and that's great. Sometimes I can answer other students' questions. So asking it on the help forum helps everybody. So, you know, you might be a little timid and think, oh, I have a question, I'm not sure I want to ask it. And then you go to that help forum, somebody else has already asked it and it's been answered. So that's the distinction between emailing or inboxing me. You do that for like personal type things. you're sick, you're going to have to be away from the course because of internet problems or something like that. But the help forum is for questions about assignments. All right, so let me go back to the course. So other than this, when you initially introduce yourself and the occasional instance when you would have a question, you're not really going to use this a lot at the top, except for, remember, these very important scoring rubrics so that you always know how your assignment or your discussion forum participation or your online journal will be scored. Always follow it because that's what I'm required to follow in giving you your grade. Speaking of grades, here's session 1. So sometimes people say, oh, where are the course readings? They're all embedded here. My strong advice to you is click through all of this, just read through these pages in order. When you're finished with this, see, here's an online journal prompt. You can click right there for where you upload. All the links are just embedded right in the pages. Your assignment checklist, it tells you exactly what to do in order. And when you finish doing all that, you click next and you just work some more. So this is where you would upload online journal, click next. And here are the readings. So it will, you might have to like read something and then respond, either in a discussion forum or in an online journal or in an assignment. And so all the readings are embedded right within the assignments. We're all in the pages. So that's another frequent question that I get. Where are the course readings? Where are these articles I'm supposed to read? Where are these videos I'm supposed to view? They're all embedded in the modules. So for example, just like I just showed you in session 1, just click through everything in order and work through it. Another question is, what about due dates? There are only 2. So I'm going to show you, I'll share my screen again and show you the calendar and talk a little bit about course design. So PBS designs their courses. It's not week 1, week 2, week 3, because then we would think of it as, like Sunday through Saturday as week 1. They call it session 1, session 2, session 3, and each session runs from Wednesday through Tuesday. So it starts on Wednesday, it ends on Tuesday at midnight, whatever your time zone is. Some people say, well, what if I'm in a different time zone from you? If I posted at 11:39 p.m. and it shows up for you that I posted it, the next day after midnight, I'm not going to be a stickler about that. When I get up on Wednesday morning and start to grade, if it's there, it's there. I'm not going to look at the time stamp and see exactly when you turned it in. Let me get this small again. So I said there are 2 due dates. Most assignments and online journals are all due on Tuesday night. That's when the course ends. The session. The session ends on Tuesday night. There is an exception, and that's the discussion forum. So you can't just do all of your discussion on Tuesday because that's not a discussion. So you're required every week to respond to a prompt, to post a response to a prompt, and then to reply to 3 other people. So you have 4 discussion posts during each session. This is all in the rubric. So read the rubric closely. I'm just giving you an overview. So you have to post your initial response to the prompt by Saturday night, and you have to respond to the 3 other people sometime before Tuesday. PBS designs it this way so that you're participating throughout the week in the discussion forum, because you're you're discussing things, obviously, with your colleagues. And there's more about that in the discussion forum rubric. So read that closely. So I've gone over where you post a question about the course. It's in the help forum. Where do you find how everything's going to be graded? It's under assessment criteria up there in the top. Remember, there's graduate course, pre and post surveys. All those links are up there in that top, all that general information. The readings are embedded within the pages. You just go down to the module that says session 1, and you just click through and do everything in order. That discussion forum, you're going to have to kind of keep your eye on it and participate throughout the week 4 times. Once is your initial response to the prompt, and then there are 3 responses to other people. Just kind of keep that spread out. So what facilitators are supposed to look for, this is what PBS tells us, is that you are actually participating in a discussion. You're not just saying, okay, let me quickly get this checked off my list. I'll click reply and I'll say, oh, I totally agree with you. No, you're going to need to look closely at that discussion forum, and it tells you how you get your full points for that. Speaking of points, nothing is graded on week 1 because it's understood, PBS sort of understands that you're learning how to navigate the course, how to find the readings, how to do your online journals. I do strongly recommend that you follow the rubrics. Even though I'm not giving you a grade, I am giving you like an upload grade. You have to upload your responses and post in the discussion forum. And I'm going to be looking at that rubric, but following it the first week gets you in the habit of following the rubrics throughout the remaining sessions so that you can get your full points each week. Another thing is there are a few of the weeks you'll do a peer review, and I'll tell you who your partner will be. I'll pair you up. Sometimes there'll be 3 in a group. And if you're going to review one another's assignments and give feedback, then that's not due. Your initial posting of your assignment will be due on a Sunday night. I'll always say if something is due anytime other than Tuesday. So I'll put that in the announcement. Speaking of that, let me go back to the course and show you the announcement forum, because that is key. Let me make sure that was sharing. I got a message that said it was not sharing. Okay, so the announcements, I've already made 2, and I also emailed both of these to you because I made these before you were able to get in the course. After week 1, I won't be emailing assignments to you. I'll only be posting in announcements. So you have to check the announcement session frequently. I suggest, and PBS also suggests, that you check the announcement forum every day, because I won't email and say, hey, I did an announcement. That would defeat the purpose of making an announcement. So just check it every day. Just kind of get it in your head that you check it every day. So one more time, just to be sure, when you go into the course, you'll see over here on the left, announcements. That's about the only time that I suggest that you use this left navigation bar. Yours may not look exactly like this because what you're seeing is my facilitator screen, but I do suggest you use this course navigation over here for announcements. But other than that, just go through your modules. Just go through your modules, like starting on Wednesday, set aside a little time Wednesday to do a little work throughout the week. Here's your discussion. Remember, you have to post your initial response by Saturday. Everything has to be completed by Tuesday at midnight, your time zone. There's always a look ahead. And then on Wednesday, you just start here. Session 2 is going to be a Wednesday through Tuesday. Session 3 will be a Wednesday through Tuesday. So I think those are some big highlights. Check the announcements frequently. Inbox me only for personal things. All questions about the course go in the help. You don't have to wait for me to answer. If you see that help that somebody has posted on help and you know the answer to their question, answer it. That's what the help forum is for that collaborative experience. Don't be timid about posting a question. Chances are other people have that same question. So that's it for now. I'll occasionally send another video of something that's kind of tricky to understand. But for now, just wait for the course to begin tomorrow.